Good morning. Sergeant First Class Reginald Knight retired reporting. And today is bonus coverage. Did you know that the first convert to Islam was a woman? That's right. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, first wife Khadijah, was the first convert to Islam. And it's a very interesting story. Now, I'm not a Muslim, but I love history. I love getting deep dives on historical characters, figures, and this is a very compelling story. Anyway, Khadijah came from a very wealthy trading family, and then just Muhammad at the time came from nothing. But she noticed Muhammad. He was very nifty at figuring things out, had a lot of God-given talent. So through a third party, she sent a proposal for them to be married. And the Prophet Muhammad saw it and he agreed. So she gives him a job. And his job was to go along with the caravans as they go back and forth doing their trading. So during one of their trips, he goes into a cave. And as the description reads, he felt a presence that was almost choking to him. So he flees out of the cave and he goes back home, terrified, and he tells his wife, Khadijah. She listens to his account, and by discernment, she says, that's not a demonic entity. That is the angel Gabriel. Go back to the cave and hear what he has to say. So the Prophet Muhammad does go back to the cave, and he starts getting the first revelations that became the Quran over time. Now, as I told you, the Prophet Muhammad came from nothing. He could not read nor write. So he had all these things transcribed down. And Khadijah was instrumental in spreading Islam. She used her time, her talent, and her money. In fact, the Prophet Muhammad remarked that she was his most loved wife because she believed me when no one would, and she picked him up and encouraged him during those initial stages of Islam. Now, why am I telling you this morning? For one reason only. I'm not a Muslim, but I often wonder to myself, how did things get so skewed between the 5th century and now? That you have Khadijah, who is considered the mother of all believers in Islam, and you look to her descendants, the women of Islam, who are given a subservient position. And you know what I'm getting to, right? Now, if they have studied the Quran and they know about the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, then they should know that women had an integral role in their faith. So I'm dumbfounded how they could dismiss Kamala Harris, particularly when you had a candidate on the other side that's a con man, rapist, fraud, racist, so on and so forth. I wonder what Khadijah would think about this if she was here today. So, a little bit of history. I hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Sergeant First Class Reginald Knight retired. Have a great day.